Good morning, and welcome to the Deal Room Live, the daily real estate deal tank powered by Titan Impact Group, a global leader in AI-driven real estate investing and funding, where the real estate world meets speed, precision, and profit. And bring us your deal so we can put it into our AI model that analyzes and structures real estate deals in minutes, generates all the docs you need to get the deal done, and gives you a verified, unbiased breakdown of due diligence report. The investors get the advantage of getting fully vetted AI analyzed deals that cut their due diligence time down by 60%. So you're in the right place. Let's open the deal room now and get into today's opportunity.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? We missed
Are
you.
you at home? What are you doing?
I'm currently at home right now. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just tidying up my room real quick. I was planning on joining yesterday, but I was at a friend's graduation and then we got pulled into brunch. So I was up in Long Beach almost the entire time. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to join, but I couldn't miss out on my friend's graduation.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's my Auntie Barb's birthday today, or would have been. So Kelsey, Tommy, Mohammed, and Skylar. That's
Who?
it. So somebody named Skylar, Mohammed, Tommy, and Kelsey. That's all who has access.
Yeah, those are all. We're good there. We're good there. We're good there.
Okay. We are all feeling like I think we have a case of dragon ass.
All right, so what we got going on, we're gonna do a real estate deal today. We got a lot of stuff going on. Catherine is going to. What happened?
Your mic.
Does it sound better up there?
And today is Happy Adoption Day. 19 years ago today, I officially became a parent, according to the government.
You outsourced that.
I outsourced the acquisition.
Did a wholesale. You wholesaled and sold a lot of equity on that deal.
You get your kids at wholesale.
I acquired children. I didn't have them. I just acquired them.
What a typical Canadian thing to say. There.
What?
Anyway, Blake's trying not to laugh. Don't worry, Blake. Nobody's gonna hurt you. You're over there, buddy.
Okay, Blake, we are live, so you can share on all the things. Katya is not here because David is having surgery, so we'll miss it on our LinkedIn things. Okay. Okay, so what would you like me to do?
So I want to have a demonstration this morning. Let's get that contract from Michelle over at Pioneer Title.
Okay.
Down off of the email, download it into the place. Oh, by the way, Deal Hunter is on DPT along with several other large companies like Expedia, Zillow, Canva. Okay, so let people understand like what Deal Hunter is. We're in the same marketplace with those other apps. The artwork behind your head is tripping me out. So that's the one you want to download. So like all of a sudden your head morphs into a giant sculpture.
Like that?
And you go Marge Simpson. There you go, Blake.
Marge had blue hair.
There you go. Let's get that one on Catherine's background. Everybody switch to Blake's. We're not doing this dumb solo one with the cactuses and stuff.
Well, I tried to update it in Zoom and it says it's there, but I can't like pull it up. Okay, so share.
And you're gonna go start a new chat in Deal Hunter and upload those documents to it.
Deal Hunter. Here comes cute little Alyssa. Hi, honey. How are you?
Ross, good morning.
You look super cute today.
To call you back. All right, bud.
Haley Carr is watching on Facebook. Welcome, Haley. Okay.
Come over to Zoom if you want to play in the Shark Tank.
Blake will put the link in the chat for you.
Blake's gonna put the link in the chat.
Okay, so they're up.
And so you put that document in there.
Yep.
Why is it true? There you go. We want to have you review this for sale by owner contract so we can start putting it together on a couple of projects. And so basically what we did here this morning, good morning. Listen, what we did here is we put together a couple deals over the last 3 days, because typically during our podcast time, we're talking to you guys, and then the rest of the time we're doing deals. And so the last 3 days of doing the webinar, we had a lot of deals still to do, right? So you're seeing us getting up, running, and going stuff coming back. This is what it was all culminating around. So I'm getting a couple of the properties ready to put under acquisition, and we're going to walk through and see if Deal Hunter can do that with us. So what does it say?
What does it say?
Like, can you just review the review?
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Goodness.
Just review it with the people. We put a physical contract in there and we're getting it to learn how to do it. Can you explain that or not?
I'm feeling brain dead today.
Oh my goodness.
Key investor review. So what matters most?
Well, again, we're
Biggest weaknesses.
Deal Hunter works. And
Right.
So if you're not able to do it, I'll do it. So I can't do two things at once. So I'm trying to get the deal pulled forward. So can you do the deal pull forward?
Okay, where is that?
I'll tell it to you.
Okay.
You gotta start a new check.
Oh, a new one?
So this is
In Deal Hunter?
just hold on. I need to be able to coordinate and go back and forth. So I want to review the deal and fill out the deal and show people how to do an acquisition with Deal Hunter, but I need to know that you can operate deal on it. Okay, so when we load the contract in there, can we talk to people through it?
Sure.
This is a contract, this is how we teach, I'm trying to demonstrate Deal Hunter.
Got it. Okay. So just so everybody catches up where we're at, we go to the GPT store, and in the GPT store, we pull up Deal Hunter by Landshark. I uploaded the FISBO. Who knows what FISBO means? Anybody? What's FISBO? Other than Laura, Blake, Alyssa, do FISBO mean?
Is it
So
for
it's
sale by
FISBO.
owner?
There you go. There's a more sale by owner. So yes, that's exactly what it means. And so for sale by owner means that there's no realtor involved. And so we have the contract. We got it from the title company. Title companies typically who are investor friendly have all this stuff and they know how to do all this stuff and they're really great about it. So we uploaded the contract. So key investor review, what matters most, the biggest strengths, the biggest weaknesses, what needs to be fixed for the addendum, and then earnest money release risk, due on sale exposure. So if we're doing sub twos or wraps or existing lien takeovers, more really quick, do you want to quickly give a quick lesson or a quick explanation on subject to wrap and existing takeovers? What those are? I know you've been taking all the classes.
I haven't taken all the classes, but I don't have the full definition to explain.
No worries. So subject to is where essentially we're taking over their mortgage, and then wraps are
Hang on, though. It's subject to
so.
your
Okay, then you say it.
So a subject to it's not taking over. The loan is going to remain in the borrower's name. You're going to take over payments, but it's not an assumption of loan. It generally, the biggest concern, which generally doesn't happen, is the due on sale clause. But as long as the bank is getting paid, they mostly don't care who's paying the loan. So it would be an opportunity. Catherine owned a house and she wanted to sell it, and was willing to have me come in and have it be subject to. So the loan would stay in her name. I would take over making the payments. It's usually done through a third party, a title company or whatever, to ensure that. But it is a creative financing vehicle if you were not able to, if I was, as the buyer, not able to qualify for my own mortgage or didn't want it. But like, there's a lot of reasons for subject to, but you're taking over the payment of it, which is distinct from assuming the loan, which I think is the third
Yeah,
one.
and
So
we're gonna do one of those today, so that's why I asked Catherine, put that in there, trying to prep one of the properties. In order to get that going, I got another one that we're gonna do, and I'll prep through that after we get cooking. Amor had a property that she wanted to look at this morning as well. Amor, do you have yours?
Let me pull it up. I'm trying to pull it up.
Why don't you get that ready to go? Let us know when it's ready. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this one cooking, and then we're just gonna start rolling through our deals today. So let's go, Catherine, go over to a new conversation there. No, with Deal Hunters in the conversations, right there, property deal snapshot. And so this is the property that we're looking at. Let's go up to the top there to show you. Here's the address. So let's do this. Let's drop that FISBO contract in here and dictate to it. With the information you have in this chat, we'd like you to start filling out this contract for us. Go line by line. The buyers of this property are going to be Summits Equity LLC, located in Summits Equity is a Delaware company, and their location, mailing address is 13119 104th Place, Scottsdale, Arizona 85260. Go ahead and review the contract and then ask any questions you think are necessary to finalize the contract for us. And so now it's got the contract and it's got the prompt. It should be able to complete that project. While it's doing that, let's go look at another property. This one is in the same area. It's called the Outback RV Park. And we're going to go to Deal Hunter right there. And we're going to tell it the address 730.
Hold on.
We need some public record information on property 73026. US 60, Linden, Arizona 85357. This is an RV park that we are going to be doing a subject to acquisition on. The hard money loan is going to stay current and in place with the owner of record. So we want to find out who the current owner is on that.
Want me to go back to the other deal snapshot?
And I have mine whenever you're ready.
And so go ahead and let's pull up Amor's and take a look at that.
Okay. I already fed in the numbers he sent us, but I don't think you got to see. Oh wait, sharing. Oh, there.
this is the RV park out in Quartzsite, right?
Yes.
So did he ever get back to us with confirms or whatever?
I put that in here. Okay, so I added in on a sheet what he sent us. Let me go back to it. From his like tax documents. Okay, let me just see where it starts though, the tax document part that I put in here. Oh, there. Okay. All right, these were the financials I put in that he gave me.
It said, what does it say there? Go up a little bit. It says that this is worth a deeper dive right there. Go down the headline right there, but don't move until the numbers are reconciled. So we reconciled the numbers and came out with what? Okay. The DSCR possibly has a 3.44. Great. That sounds very high based on the fact that what is he using as terms? Okay, owner, but they make 54 before.
And then I put in their tax return. So like this is what they're saying, shows a net rental for whatever the tax return shows this.
Have a partner.
Get the deal terms immediately, ask the price, all of that. So then I went back in and told it because I guess it forgot that I had told it the price or whatever.
Okay.
So it gave me the option. Then I went back in and I said they told us they're willing to do seller finance. And we would need to put down 60,000 to 120. And this is what it said.
So they took 120, because that's 20%, right? That would be useful for us.
And it says don't offer 120.
It also shows here that the higher down, the better the terms, so we'll get it that way per month. So we could do a holdback in that regard. We got the 120 down. Only with protecting seller pays and or credits unresolved repairs and coded. So anything that pops up, they gotta take that off the end price. So like we go out there and we put 100,000 into it because they're all jacked up. That seller note goes from 500 to 400. We're gonna know what that service number is. So based on if they're making 54,000 before, then 35,000 is awesome, right? So I like what the example is down there, performance-based down payment. So
This. And then I told it the purchase price, all of that.
So the cap rate's around 9, so a more achievable cap rate is closer to 12. Again, when we ran the comps out there, they're going for 450. So at 6,
Yeah.
he's overpriced.
Right.
And he may not know it because he's a fire chief and all that. So
Which, oh my goodness, Catherine, I don't know. I was like, Tommy.
Catherine ain't heard this story. You want to tell it?
Yes. Well, we're on the call. Everything's going great. Tommy is like, hey, we just want to make this a win-win. We want to support you to make sure you get what you need. All that. He's a fire captain. And then Tommy says something about,
Oh, boy.
well, he said, I know everything that you're doing. Sometimes, what did you call? Well, we didn't know quite that he was a captain yet, but as your job and all of that, numbers. What did you say?
I'll say it like I did, man. You can just do the reaction. I said that reading the thing, it says First Responder LLC. I seen that. I told them that I'm retired nurse, paramedic. I appreciate what they're doing. They're in the fire brigade and all that. That's great. And so I said, but at the end of the day, we need the financials to make sense. So I can't have them done by a firefighter.
That's what he said. And he was
And he
like,
said,
I am a
"Excuse me,
chief.
I am
He's like,
the chief of firefighters out here, which means that the numbers are even dumber now. But I didn't
my
say,
more self and say,
did not say that.
don't say that.
I did not say that the numbers were worse now that he was declaring he's smarter.
Like, yes, and I'm sure you're like very busy.
You're just a construction worker. And the construction worker goes, I've got a PhD in construction. Well, then you're a bigger dumbass. That's all that means to me. But if you make a mistake and then you tell me you're greater than your mistake level,
Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness.
it should be like higher than that, is what you're telling.
I said, thank you. I'm sure you have a lot on your plate. Totally understand.
I'm more is the sweetness that I am the energetic. So that's all I can say.
So this is why, again, not your genius, not your job. We let the people who have the certain geniuses have their genius, like being
Listen,
kind, being helpful.
garden shovels and numbers. More is a garden shovel. Plants beautiful flowers. When it comes to demolition,
I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, anyway.
So when it comes to relationship building, we need the garden shovel, not the sledgehammer. Sledgehammers do not build relationships.
no. So that's where that's at. So all right,
Thank you.
looking at this. So did they ever confirm they'd take 120 down and we could play games or what?
Yes, he said he'll take 60 to 120 down.
On the phone call, but did he say that after the fact?
He said he's ready to talk whenever we're ready to talk. He's
See if he's available right now. And if he is, then we can jump into that hoop this morning and see what we can come up with.
okay. All right, I'll find out.
All right, let's jump back over to the other deal while we're doing that. Balake, you've been playing college way too much. You don't have any deals, do you?
I have a deal.
Oh, yay.
I found another car wash that I think will be a little bit better than that other one that I found.
Run that thing up. Let's get that on the table.
All right, I will throw it up. I was trying to get more information about it. I attached you to an email last week and I haven't heard back from them, so probably got to give them a call. I was just trying to see what their numbers were, but essentially, let me share my screen. This is the property. It's just a smaller express car wash that they have it. It's selling for 700,000. It has a 2-lane entrance and it's in Phoenix. It's right on a corner as well. So it's right next to a Shell gas station. And then it just has
You
this.
guys are welcome to join us. You're here for the mastermind, right? Good. Bring up. So hold on, you guys. Bring up, just like they have, bring your little, grab a little table. You each get one, and with the tall chairs, and then we're going to be here. So, hi, I'm Catherine.
Hi, sorry, I just looked like.
That's what's your name? Emil. Yep.
Alyssa, Laura, Catherine.
Excited to have you guys here. And so we've got people from across the country here, from California all the way to Florida, Washington, and everywhere in between. We have Canadians jump on and a Mexican that jumps on and so this is Landshark Mastermind. And so we are collapsing timelines and adding commas to bank accounts. And we use AI and we're literally training everybody to do this. So this tells you a little bit more about all the things and excited to have you here. Robert and I had an amazing conversation yesterday. So I love that we're taking action immediately, right? So this is fabulous. Okay. So Blake, who's in California, a college student doing extraordinary things. And so he is bringing up a deal that he's using our AIs with. And so he's going to walk us through it. Okay. Go ahead, Blake.
Can you? Okay, you can see my screen.
Put
Okay.
that to 140.
Oh, I was just throwing in random numbers. I haven't used this before because I just created a Crexy account.
Oh, you did create one? Did you
I
pay
did.
for it?
No, it was free. I'll mess with that later because we have other ones. So essentially the deal. It's a smaller car wash compared to the other one. And
What
I'll
was the
kind of,
cap rate? What was the
Was that-
cap rate? Did it have a cap rate posted?
I believe it did. I'm trying to remember what it was off the top of my head.
That's all right. We can find that deal on it and find it.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna post it. I think it was a little bit higher, but just say
Let's
over
go.
here. So it's a smaller lot and it's only 100,000 that they're asking for. It was built in 2021, but it also has a billboard attached to it that they're saying can actually create income or revenue.
Right.
So the biggest thing for it is it doesn't have any like reports of how much it can make based off one-time washes and then the revenue or for their memberships. So it's just assuming a lot of this information. I have a lot more of a deeper dive and then talks about our NOI just based off the cars per day. This all is basic information. I chatted with it for a good amount. So it just talks about the numbers. But one thing that stood out was down over here is the DSCR. If we can start out the DSCR jumps up a good amount just based on how many cars we have. But this is also doing it at an average of $12 a watch, which is not what's the actual feasibility in Phoenix for right now, since this is in Phoenix. So talks about how we can market it and then also finance.
Well, a lot of people don't know, but something amazing just happened the other day in SBAs. They went to 10 million.
Really? Okay. So explain why that's a big
So
deal.
currently, SBA 507, 504As typically stop and cap small businesses at 5 million. So if your business was generating 5 million of revenue, you get 5 million of SBA. Now, and that cuts you off because like our septic tank company, small business, right? How much is it?
12 million.
So how the hell am I gonna go get, I gotta go get 2.25 SBAs. It's like ridiculous just to get that small business, right? They upped it to 10 million.
Right.
Amazing part about the SBA going to 10 million now is that you can buy stuff like what we're doing here and get a bigger property going. That door's open. That's what it is. I'm like,
Yeah,
why does it
you're
sound like
right.
I'm in a freaking video?
Somebody left it open again.
I think it's the freaking crazy lady that was here the other day. Huh?
I can go around.
No, it'll come. And then put the lock.
Somebody keeps unlocking it.
Anyway, all right, Blake, that looks pretty good, man. Like now what we probably need to do is get on the phone with them, see what they want to do there. The cobblestone right there, it says cobblestone. This is their
These are the competitor prices because online they You don't really show their own pricing.
Right, so I actually know the guy that ran Cobblestone and 3 Minute. And then 3 Minute became what's called DAT. And so he was the CFO, the guy I know is a COO and a CFO over there at Dash and over at Cobblestone. So
Okay.
we can we can get a due diligence run through with him. We come look at it for sure. So, but the membership thing is huge. It should have a membership thing there. I believe that they do.
I'm
but
sure.
It can get built out. So, but this looks like a pretty decent setup. And again, you're trying to just get people to come and use your water because the water there is the cheapest thing. You're getting your water for like 6 cents a gallon or less.
Which isn't bad at all. But like I think another thing too to make it even stand out is allowing it to have like ceramic coating for the Arizona heat and how harsh it is. And then also even like having referrals to other shops, either that be trim repair for a car or even like window tinting, just having that different streams over there as well. And then small little upsells like it was mentioning. So there can be multiple different streams where we don't have to physically do the labor on site. We can have referrals with different shops.
Right.
So
I like it. I like it. So let's go over to Laura's behind the wheel here. Tina, good morning. We did not get enough time, Tina time. I think Tina.
That is
Good
true.
morning.
2 minutes to talk today. Tina's 2 minutes to talk. That's the thing.
What are
How
we
are you
doing?
guys?
So good to see you.
Back on the phone.
You guys too.
What are we looking at?
Tina, talking.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
talking.
Well, you were not available to download with us yesterday about the 3-day seminar, and I would love to know from the one and only participant through the entire event what she thought about, because everybody else, believe it or not, stayed attendees. And so they just stayed down in the audience and didn't come up and play with it. And so we appreciate you being there. We want to know what can we do to make your experience better and more enjoyable.
During the presentation, during the conference that you guys held?
Did you guys, was there value for you? Did you find some nuggets that you're able to apply? And if not, what can we do for next time to make sure people like you do find those nuggets?
I feel like I grabbed a ton of nuggets out of it. I love learning about the opportunity zones. There's some new content there for me. I haven't done those before. Learning about all of the opportunities for me, I want to invest. I want to make an impact. I love the impact investments. And so right now, I'm just looking for places to put money that I pulled out of my 401k and know how to do it in a way that I'm comfortable with the due diligence level. And so that's where I was focusing on getting a lot of content, which there's a ton and there are many different options available. And then obviously all of the cool features that you guys are building into Landshark and Titan and opportunities to get together in person, I think are great. So there was a ton of information. It was a lot of information to take in, but for me, what I was targeting, I don't know for everybody else.
And certainly want to help you get into that impact investment that you're wanting to do, so we can continue to grow ideas that you have. I remember we ran the Boone property and talked about that, which was amazing. And so we want to see where you're headed next with, is Boone going to be something that you continue to pursue? Or are you going to look into how we can do opportunity zones and maybe sponsor an opportunity zone? Because again, you don't necessarily have to be the investor to an opportunity zone. You can actually create one and then get the investment right. And that was something that I didn't really touch on much yesterday, was like, sometimes we need sponsors more than we need investors.
Right.
They're there, right? We need that want to take on that responsibility of finding the deal, putting it together and getting the investors in the right spot at the right time.
I actually went out onto the Iowa's Opportunity Zone website just to see right after that meeting. And the funny thing was, I was driving, I was having a meeting with a woman regarding Boone and a project that she had done in a small rural community near where I grew up. And I'd parked out on a gravel road, just driving around, looking at the land around there, drove by an KOA, our RV park. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the KOAs.
I've got a KOA right down the street from the one we're about to do, right?
It was super cute. Like it was just really cute. I had no idea it was there. I ended up on a dead end road and I got stopped by the police. They came out there and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Just driving and getting lost." Just looking for some opportunity zones.
That's hilarious.
Well, I appreciate you coming on.
They're like, "You're just sitting in the middle of the road." I'm like, "Nobody's here except for you and me."
That's funny.
We're glad that you came in and hung out with us for 3 days. So we're glad that you're actually a part of the Landshark Mastermind as well, and share every day. So we appreciate that. So let's see if we can get something fired up for you as well and continue to grow that opportunity out there in Iowa. Have a flip.
I might say this too, Tommy. My son's working with a friend of his they're looking at flipping a house here in Des Moines. And so I said, okay, well, I'll consider looking at it from maybe I can be a lender on the property, but I need to know your numbers. And so I asked him for the address. I don't have pictures yet, but I threw it into the free estimator to see what it would come back with. And I wanted to throw it into the Landshark to have it give me, it was built in 1907. Now, they did tell Layden and Dalton, the older woman that was living in the home and needing to move, told them in secret that she thinks she hears her husband say her name, and other people feel like they have heard people speaking and footsteps. And so she's like, I don't want to scare you, but just in case you're here working alone, maybe you might hear someone saying your name. I said, well, I don't know what I believe about that, but if it is real, I'm like, you need to consider that for resale value, maybe. So we'll see.
I bought a haunted house one time and I kept it that way. Like literally, and I didn't do anything with it, but keep it creepy and disgusting. And then in October, I sold tickets $25 a head, and I didn't do anything in it. I just literally left it as is and let people walk through it for $25. There was nobody. in
People
it.
love
I
scary
was
things.
like, oh, they will tonight in your dreams though. And they were like, this is real on it. Not one of those fake spook houses. We're not here. They're like just looking around. We're like, this place is empty. There ain't nothing. I know. Well, what public is gonna be scary. I'm praying you came in here with good conscience, because I'm trying to find people that are
Wow.
able to take the spirits with them.
Wow.
I said we might need to bring some sage leaves in and burn them, and I don't know.
Okay.
That's
Do
crazy.
we
So that's
want-
where I am. But thanks for including me. I loved it. It was fun, wonderful information, and I've got a ton to go off of. So just stay involved, see where we can go, where I can help out and be involved too. Let me know.
I will do it. So appreciate that. Catherine, can you pull now up our deal on Second Street? Let's take a look at. And for more, it's over there on the phone, give us thumbs up or whatever. So here we go. The contract start. This is the draft of it. So let me take a look at it. So fill line by line fill status. So on line one, it means seller name, marital status, mailing address, email, phone. So we gotta get all that. Buyer information's right there. And we've got the real estate agent info, which is gonna remain blank. We don't have one. Property information on page 2, fill that in. So brief legal description, we can get that from the title commitment. Property type, it appears that it's a mobile home, so we believe it has a fixture status, but we'll have to double check. The close of escrow date, we're gonna try to close on this deal probably no later than May 30th, or even like June 5th, maybe, so we'll have to add that in. Sales price, we're on this one, we're just doing an assumption of so it's like, we're just assuming the project, we're taking it over, so the sale price is like $10, earnest money zero. Stuff like that. New loan with financial institution, not yet. So there's no seller carryback financing. It'll just say that we're assuming the loan right there. Assume something with existing lien right there. So we'll do that on page 5 and 6. Okay, cool.
So literally, here's what I love about this is that we could literally either take a screenshot or go line by line and tell it exactly what we want, and it'll literally fill out the entire form for us the way it needs to be filled out. Like, that's how brilliant this is. It takes all the guesswork out. Okay, so what do you want to do now?
So I think what we can do now is we can tell it to go ahead and put together a list of all the questions that we need to answer, and we'll run through those verbally, and then we'd like to get a breakdown of this and put into a Canvas. So go ahead and start with the list of questions so we can answer those. Amor, did you talk with your guy?
No, he didn't answer. I sent him a text.
Okay, so it should say here, there's our list of questions. And so this is something that can be put together. We'll go through line by line. And once we have this information, we can go through and give it to it. And then what it'll do is it'll put it into the actual form. So
Sorry.
Awesome.
So Laura's our transaction coordinator. So once this all gets started and she has all the information, we can send this to her and then she'll be able to fill out the form. We get it over to title and we move all the balls forward. So it used to take hours and hours, literally can take just a few minutes. So it's asking all the great questions.
And so that's what we like to do. Is we like to get it to interview us. Like, we can't expect it to be the smartest. So it'll interview us, get the information and compute it back out. right? And so that's the best part about that. So over here in property owner lookup, so this was the RV park. Let's see what it says. Shows here that that's public record is Richard Stevenson owns the RV park right there. And so we're gonna do the same thing here, but all we're doing here is we're changing it from the ownership of Rick Stevenson over to the ownership of the Outback RV Resort, and Rick is part owner, right? And so this is where we're actually, it's gonna be a subject to loan again, staying in Rick's name, because he's got a balloon payment on it, about 300,000, 400,000. So that's gonna stay there, and then we're gonna take over the payments for him on it and move forward. The one on Second Street, we're actually buying it at zero money down because we're assuming the loan. We're not taking it over subject to, the loan's coming into our name. And so we'll be doing a loan assumption and then a subject to where the loan stays with Rick. Anybody have questions about that? About a more, can raise your hand. So she went.
Did we lose
No,
Blake?
no question.
Did we lose Blake?
Alake, where you at? Keep going.
Okay.
All right, so all the colors, good job here. All right, so he was running the deal. I was waiting for him to come back with something on that, right? Or no, maybe not. All right, so more, we're gonna wait to hear from the firefighters.
The fire chief.
Fire chief, let's give them all the kudos possibly. With little egos are so gentle. See, here's the thing. I told him I was a paramedic because I knew if I told him I was an ER nurse, we would have fought like right there. That's like, you would have heard the swords unsheathed and it would have been a sword fight right there in front of you. So I actually prohibited that fight from breaking out because I kept my ER credentials. Like I don't have the micro ego that a firefighter has. So I just kept it under control. It's like, it's okay. You be the hero state. It's all good.
It's like the ongoing fight between, what are those two
Police.
families?
Police and firefighters.
In the McCoy.
That totally is how this sounds. Like, why are we still fighting? I don't know, because we've been fighting for decades.
Yeah, that's how it works. So long story short,
Three generations, like.
if they come in, and so this is the deal that Amor was able to swing. This is how crazy this is. They have a $300,000, I think it's like a $300,000 hard money loan on this property right now. They want to go pay that off and then allow us to pay them 120,000 as our 60,000 as our down payment.
Okay.
Again, to me, the number is firefighter math. And I feel bad. I'm being 100% honest about it. I feel a little bit bad taking advantage of firefighter math.
It just sounds like he's ready. They're ready to get out of it. And sometimes
100%.
like people are like at a pain point where they're like, okay, I just need to.
So let's do this. Let's go pull yours up. I want to run this so that the people can understand what the deal looks like. Pull the conversation you're having with it. Let me just dictate something real fast here.
Okay, hold on. Go back.
I just in my brain I gotta understand. It's like when you're going through, have you ever been through like Ross or TJ Maxx and you see like I literally one time bought a pair of pants from TJ Maxx for $4. And I actually just bought them literally because they were only $4. Like I don't think I ever wore them. I could have worn them as a Halloween outfit maybe because they were like these really weird golfer pants and they were like plaid and crazy looking like my grandpa would have worn or something. I bought them literally because they were $4. That's the only reason why. So that's what I need to find it. That's one ready. So let's dictate to it. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the economics. I don't think it's gonna catch my recording. It's not catching me.
Last thing is not.
It'll catch you, but it ain't catching me.
No.
Okay, how can we get it to catch me?
Here, Amor, hold on for just a second. I know how to do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a new one. Okay, go ahead and talk.
What do we do? Put this in. All right, I can do it from here more. Let's unshare you. I'll jump over here real quick. That way I don't have to take your deal right there.
It's in your email too. If you just click on the email I'll send you, it has all the information.
Conversation. Did you just now send it or from before?
No, I sent it from before. I can just resend it to you. And then it'll just pick it up. Here it's
Let's do that real quick.
here's the one I did.
Good morning, Michael. Is it Miko or Michael? Good morning.
Amor, are you sending the chat link?
I'm just sending you the link, the same chat link. So
can
then you
Put it in Zoom just to me.
Oh, yes. The
Tommy.
email it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Put it to Tommy
Okay.
or actually
Tommy.
Catherine. Sorry.
Catherine.
Oh, I'm not. Okay,
All right, sent it.
perfect. Got it.
And then Alyssa did her survey, but I didn't come through on my end. So we're going to show you how to do that right now.
Okay, ready? You dictate?
Go ahead and, are you sharing the screen?
Oh,
Share the screen.
all right. Hold on.
So what we did was show Alyssa that, I think, can you show her the email that was sent from Amor?
Wasn't an email. It was Amor just shared a link.
Shared it in the chat, right? Okay,
Just
so
shared
we're
the chat with me.
So we're not. So where's the Zoom chat real quick?
So
Right
Alyssa,
there, it says chat bot right there, that GPT. You see that? Where she got that, I'm gonna show you real quick. Go back over to GPT now, or share the screen if you want. and then try to- Here, okay, so up here, go all the way up, go all the way up, no, like right there, I think, no, what's that thing over there? The one right next to it,
Copy.
right, copy that, see it, says, open and chat, it's main, not anything, up there, is it up there?
Well, we haven't started talking, so there's nothing to share.
Okay,
Because that,
alright.
this is the share button right there.
Okay, then let's go back to the conversation that we're having, that's not the one, you gotta re-click on her, okay, and there it is, all right, now go ahead and dictate with it. I need to do the economics of the seller, the seller is selling it for 600,000. They currently have a $300,000 hard money loan that is due in August. They are willing to pay that loan off out of their own proceeds or out of their own bank account, and then allow us to come in with $60,000 down payment and do a 5-year term with them on it for their balloon. So can you do the economics on this and tell me what the cash on cash is for this seller? And the only reason why I'm bringing this up again is because if they're gonna lose money on doing it this way, they're gonna become angry with us within the first year or two. And that's the last thing I wanna do is like take advantage of,
We only do when,
because again, it's like it doesn't make sense. And I don't necessarily feel like I need to point it out to them, but I need to make sure that I know in my heart, when they get upset, it's gonna be, here's what, right? So pan this out here a little bit, because again, they've been paying interest only on that loan for 5 years or whatever they bought it, like 2021. So that's why it's coming due in August right now. So here's the economics of it. Sale price 600, higher down payment 60,000, seller finance down 540. They're paying off the $30,000 loan, which is then giving them a net cash at closing of 240,000. So interest rate at 60, amortized 30, that'd be going down. So here's where we're at. So the monthly payment to the seller is gonna be about $3,200. And then after the 5 years, they'll have a total of 194,000 with a 5-year balloon of 500, like that's their balloon back, right? So, because we're gonna get some amortization on it. So net seller receipts after 5 years is only $456,000. Go down. So what that does is it gives them a cash on net cash tied up of 16. Okay, so the 6% is their true note yield, then they'll have a 16%. So it says here, this is a strong argument for the seller. They get their hard money problem solved, they get monthly income, and they stay secured to the property, buy the property, and they have a large balloon coming in 5 years. So, okay, I feel better, like knowing that they mathematically, it doesn't look like they're getting screwed. So that's why I had to do that way, because it's a killer deal for us, really is. Especially if what they were making there is, go back up, it was 54,000 a year, it's right there. It's 54,000 a year, so that right there is their monthly amount, right? That's how much you're gonna get monthly per year, right? Up again right there. Annual payment to seller, 38.85, 38,850, and we're getting 54,000 a month a year.
right,
And then there's still
So we get the
scalability.
difference.
There's a lot of scalability at that place.
right.
Pretty good deal, Lamar, right? Like it's sniffing pretty good. So
Yeah,
right.
but
Right.
now we do have to go down there and all that. How far is it?
It's about a 2.5 hour ride from us.
Okay.
More like 3.5 if Catherine's not driving. Tell me I'm wrong.
Goodbye.
Tell me I'm wrong, Speedy Gonzalez.
Everywhere he goes, there he is. Okay, number next.
So did you see how we did that? You'll go to your chat when your survey is. You're gonna
And then in the
click on
top
it,
right corner, it says share.
and email that to me, and we'll run it right now. See that one right there. Oh, it's there, look, there, link copy. And you did this before, right? Okay, I think I know what's happening.
So for everybody who's watching, we've got a bunch of people who are actually live here with us at Club Scottsdale. And Alyssa did her investor survey. For anybody who's interested in the investor survey, definitely let us know. Laura's also gonna post it in the comments or the chat so that if you wanted to do it, again, it creates a very curated investor profile based on your personality and what type of investments that make your heart sing, and then creates a 90-day and 120-day plan. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, we'll update us here.
No, you had to go to work.
Or if you sent it, click on it from here real quick, and then we'll just double check. All right, so, okay, so it ran everything.
Say it again? No worries.
Is that the comments? This is your survey test?
Fine. Well, we just opened it up again. From here.
And so, okay, all right, so let's see if it does it over there. No, I'm good.
No, thank you. So sweet of you.
Literally. Is it in my email? All right, so let's go
Yep,
back.
it's here. Got it.
Click on it. it's asking for that.
Because I'm not, I don't, because you're not logged in like through the web browser, you're
Okay,
logged
so
in
that's fine,
through the,
that's- It's okay.
but it's
So,
here.
Go all the way down to the bottom and back up a little bit, back up more, a little bit more, a little bit more, right there, the trademark, go down, right there, so from your land trademark line, all the way down.
Am I copying this?
Yes, we're gonna copy and paste it real quick. Copy from there down to right there, back up, back up, back up a little bit more, a little bit more, down, down. You get down, you right, and that's it, and so grab that, right, like, copy it.
Yep, got it.
Okay, now go back to mine, PT, not up there, and in here, go to the REI virtual board, REI virtual executive board right there, right there. You're gonna go into Landsberg investor profile, up there, click that, and we're gonna give it a prompt real quick. These are the results from Alyssa Rojas, and we want you to create a very robust presentation based on her results of the land chart investor survey. Review these results now. Just hit enter, I think, or no, the arrow button. And now give me the drop down and do that and then send.
Okay, so for everybody else, what do we want to do?
Okay, so it is 2 minutes after. Let's put his dip message in a long time ago. So anyway,
Can you show us?
I'm good. Who was that?
Michael,
Welcome. Come back and see us on Monday. It's 10 o'clock and we're gonna
Okay,
wrap up. So
okay.
we're gonna end today. And I appreciate everybody else coming in today. So I'm gonna wrap it up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of this day, the blessing of this life. We ask that you continue to bless and guide us so that we always do your will. And bless those that need the blessings today. For if they've done us wrong, it is through your vengeance, not ours. In your name we pray. Amen.
okay, everybody have an amazing restful weekend. I look forward to coming back Monday and we're gonna have some awesome
Catherine
stuff we're gonna dig
Catherine
into.
needs to rest. We're
I need a
gonna,
nap.
like, we're getting on.
Are we doing it on the holiday? Cause Monday is a holiday.
Oh, Monday's a holiday.
Monday, we're still deal hunting on Monday.
Okay, let's deal.
Holiday.
We can drink Joe if you want. That'll make people feel.
What?
good.
Okay,
I don't know.
Margarita Monday.
We're having margarita Monday.
all right.
5 o'clock in Tijuana.
You can't day drink if you don't start in the early.
Tijuana, that's usually 9 o'clock here, right?
Have an amazing weekend,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Have a
All
blessed
right, bye.